on, everybody? Long time no chat. It is your boy Charlie, and I am here for another unboxing on the 2 count. We got a couple of special things for you this month. We have this month's edition of Pro Wrestling Crate. Cannot wait to see what's inside this. It is staff favorites. Little fun fact for you, my very first Pro Wrestling Crate was Fun Favorites back in 2017. In it, there was a CM Punk brawler. There was, I believe, a Young Buck shirt, the Double Dragon one. It was a great crate, kept me going, and I've been going. I think I've missed one crate this entire time. So we're going to see what's inside Pro Wrestling Crate. We're also going to see what is inside. Yes, I've opened them already. We're also going to see what is inside these 2 packages that arrived from Pro Wrestling Crate tees today. But first, let's dive into this month's Pro Wrestling Crate. So as I said, this month is staff favorites. We've got Jungle Boy, we've got Luchasaurus, and we've got Marco Stunt for the Jurassic Express. We've had an advertised Ric Flair t-shirt. We had an advertised Joey Ryan DVD. The Young Bucks are in this crate. Goldberg is in this crate. I mean, this thing is fire in a box. So let's see what we got going. Kind of like the fire on my shirt, I guess, right? A little bit of make them say, oh. All right. Let's see what we got here in this month's Pro Wrestling Crate. So the first thing we see, and God knows if you order from Pro Wrestling Tees a lot, you have about 15 of these by now. They are announcing their Black Friday sale, whether it's Shop AEW in your 10 days of Black Friday. Pro Wrestling Tees has 10 days of Black Friday. In it, you will get 40% off all Pro Wrestling Tees merchandise, 35% off Super Kicks, 30% off New Japan merch, 25% off AEW merch, and 20% off everything else. Order on the first day, you get 3 wrestling collectibles by Pro Wrestling Crate, which I've just told you probably means that I'm going to get duplicates. And when I do order, if I do, I will give them away on the channel. And then any order over $100 gets a free autographed 8x10 by a wrestling superstar. Take them up on this. Hilariously enough, I made 3 orders during the last sale that they gave away an 8x10 autograph, and I got HCH, Harley Race, both. I did have some selling those off, and then Scotty Goldberg on a WWE print. So definitely worth it. Take them off on this sale if you've been planning, saving, whatever you've been doing all year. Get yourself some good merch this this Friday. So give it a shot. All right. Again, not looking at this back of the card, but you've got this month's crate. I'm not looking, but next month will be bigs and littles. So the first item in the box is, I can already see, it is a Nature Boy Ric Flair t-shirt. And this is the one that was advertised, so let's take a look at it. I'm looking at it through the screen with you. It is Ric Flair. I can't tell. Hold on, I gotta look at it. Oh, this is pretty amazing. It is Space Mountain, the oldest ride with the longest line. The Nature Boy, Ric Flair. Woo! Nice. Can never go wrong with the Nate shirt. I'm really happy that this was inside the box. Really nice tie to the Disneyland ride. Let's see what's next for t-shirts. Alright, so the next t-shirt in the box is Jurassic Express. And man, is it glorious. We have a Rampage style Jurassic Express t-shirt. I don't know if you guys remember Rampage. It was a fantastic game back in the 90s. I spent many days on SNES destroying buildings. You've got Luchasaurus up there in the background killing it. Jungle Boy is pulling an airplane down out of the sky, and Marco Stunt is jumping right on the logo. I love Jurassic Express. I think they're an amazing team. I'm a big fan of theirs. So yet again, Pro Wrestling Tees, Pro Wrestling Crate never lets me down. I now have an exclusive Jurassic Express shirt. Dennis, if you are watching this, based on the question you gave me earlier, definitely wear this one to Dynamite in Chicago. All right, coming up next, we have this month's Micro Brawler, and it is Brutus the Barber Beefcake. A man more iconic for his barber shop and Shawn Michaels throwing Marty Jannetty through a window. This man is a living legend himself. This also might be one of my favorite micro brawlers just based on the level of detail that has gone into it. It's pretty crazy. Love Brutus, Bruti, Hulk Hogan's best friend, whatever you want to call him. All right, what is next? Let's go with this. So now, there was a Young Bucks item in this month's crate, and I correctly called out what it was. After seeing Colt Cabana's item a few months ago where it was his book, we now have a paperback edition of the Young Bucks Stand Tall book. This is great. I have the hardcover. I will still be giving this to my children again because if you have a 3-year-old, you know that 3-year-olds destroy everything. Not that they destroyed the book, but they ripped the last page. So they will be getting this copy. I love this book personally. I highly recommend that if you have children, you're very happy if you're subscribed to Pro Wrestling Crates because now you have this one. And I also suggest picking up Cody's Heart of the Mountain. Both of them incredible books, both loved by my children. I hope your children will love them as well. And I believe, if it's like Colts, yep, if it's like Colts, there is a trading card in the front page. So, pretty cool. Got a Young Bucks book for my kids. Next up, we're going to go for the pin of the month, and it's in a little bit of a different casing. Now, also, if you did not know, Pro Wrestling Tees just dropped WrestlingPins.com. They're going to be making a lot of pins now, so go check it out. A bunch of AEW, a bunch of New Japan. Whole lot of things just dropped. If you're into pins, Salvatore Santoyo. If you are just starting a collection, now's the time to get into it because a whole bunch are dropping. But for Pro Wrestling Crate, we actually have the big gold belt, and on it, it says, sorry, the glare. Actually, I'm going to take it out so that you guys don't have to see the glare of that paper. Like I said, this is an awesome casing they put it in. It is Goldberg etched across the belt. So the item for Goldberg this month is actually the big gold belt, and it is the pin. That's really cool. I didn't know what Goldberg was going to be. If it was a t-shirt, that would have been cool. I was hoping for an autograph, but I'll take this awesome pin. It's amazing. All right, next up. So, the DVD for the month is Joey Ryan's Penis Party. So, when New Japan invaded Madison Square Garden alongside Ring of Honor for the Supercard that weekend, they hosted Joey Ryan's Penis Party as well. And you know what? I'm not disappointed. This may be one of my favorite DVDs I've ever gotten from Pro Wrestling Crate. It's actually got a pretty incredible card. I'm going to read it off for you guys. We got Joey Ryan, Val Venus, and Sexy Eddie versus Session Moth, Scarlett Bordeaux, and Darby Allin's girlfriend, Priscilla Kelly. We've got the Lucha Brothers versus Taya Valkyrie and John Morrison. We've got the Best Friends and Matt Striker. Damn it, I was really hoping it was Orange Cassidy. Versus Mike Barbacek, Tommy Dreamer, and boom, Colt Cabana. We've got a DDT heavyweight title battle royal. We have a penis party death match that's gotta be interesting, with Dan Barry and Bill Carr. We have Timothy Thatcher versus the one, the only, the greatest world heavyweight champion of all time, David Arquette. We have the Twisted Sisters versus Demon Bunny, and this might be one of the last times you saw Demon Bunny united in Allie and Rosemary. You have Su Yung versus Tracy Smothers. You have Aries and Bestia 666. Look, I'm all for wrestlers having names that they want. Big Swole, whatever they want to call themselves, that's great. But what in the hell is a Bestia 666? If anybody knows this person and has seen them wrestle and they're talented, I'm sorry. Leave a note in the comments below. I'll check out his match. I don't know how you name yourself that. Anyway, versus DJ and Shihigiro Iri. And then we have the King of the Concrete Jungle match, which features Black Taurus, who I know is big in the PWG Bolas this year, Mr. Iguana, the Green Ant, versus Puma King, Shark Boy, and the Ultimo Dragon. So, back and forth, fantastic card. I'm really excited to check this one out. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you, PWTs. It's going to give us an insight into something we didn't see before. And actually, thank you, High Spots, as well. All right, moving on. All that is left in this month's crate is the Pro Wrestling Crate Autograph of the Month. And let's see who it is. You guys are going to see it at the same exact time as me. And it's upside down. I could already tell who it is, though. And he's telling you to suck it. It is X-Pac. So, The autograph for the month is, call him whatever you want. Call him the 1-2-3 Kid. Call him Sean Waltman. Call him X-Pac. Call him 6-Pac. He is a legend. He is a great in-ring worker. I've always been a fan. It took me a long time to get his autographs. Now I have 2. Really, sorry, I seem to have lost that. Really excited to have 2 added into my collection. Thank you again, Pro Wrestling Tees. So let's go through the crate one more time before we pop into the bags. The first item in the crate is the Goldberg pin. The next item is the X-Pac autograph. We then have the Joey Ryan Penis Party DVD. We have the paperback edition with trading card of Young Bucks Stand Tall. We have Brutus the Barber Beefcake. We have a Jurassic Express t-shirt for Luchasaurus, Jungle Boy Jack as JR would call him, and Marco Stunt, or Little Luchasaurus, I guess. Pretty crazy t-shirt. Probably going to wear that tomorrow. Fantastic. Next up, we have a Ric Flair. What was that? Ride Again. We have a Ric Flair Space Mountain t-shirt, which is pretty incredible. So, again, fantastic job, Pro Wrestling Tees. Fantastic trade. I will review the card for you now that everything's been revealed. We've got the Space Mountain Ric Flair t-shirt, the Rampage Jurassic Express t-shirt, the Brutus the Barber Beefcake figure, the limited edition Young Bucks Stand Tall book with card. We've got X-Pac's autograph. We've got a Bill Goldberg Championship title belt. We've got the Joey Ryan Penis Party. I want a ticker on how many times I've said penis in this video now. And you get 10% off your next order of Pro Wrestling Tees. But you're not going to need it right away because remember, you've got the 10 Days of Black Friday event. Screenshot this screen if you want to know more, or just go to ProWrestlingTees.com. They have the same image up. Also, shout out to my boys, Scrump and Stank. I am a friend of the show. You should be a friend of the show. Pick up one of these PWT Cast t-shirts. By the way, there is a new verbiage that will be used for over-ordering. It is Brugnolati-esque. Again, thank you, Scrump. Thank you, Stank, or as their real names are, David and Alberto. So, now let's see what is inside my order from Pro Wrestling Tees today. By the way, guys, what do you think of the new bags? I mean, it doesn't make it pretty discreet that you're ordering wrestling stuff all the time. That was the one drawback of it, but the bags are really cool. So let's see what's inside. So the first items, this first order. It is really cold in New York. It is 30 degrees. So I'm going to take my hat off here. Sorry for the hat hair. And the first item that I got is this new AEW pom-pom beanie. It is perfect for winter. You know, sometimes you got your winter jacket on. You got a spider on. Unfortunately, as warm as that big gray AEW hoodie is, you can't rock it for AEW over your jacket. Ryan, if you're listening, maybe you think about an AEW bubble jacket. Strong possibility. But because me and I'm a nut job and always want to have some sort of merch supporting AEW outside of my backpack, I got this nice pom-pom beanie here. Really good for winter. The next item, because I can never not just have one of anything and need to switch it up sometimes, is the Scully type hat from AEW, which kind of looks like the hat that I was just wearing. This one, a little bit more form-fitting to the head, in true Staten Island fashion. I love it. I'm going to actually wear it for the rest of this video. I'm a big fan of it. I love this hat. And I'm a big fan of the other one as well. So I've got myself all set for winter now. I'm going to stay nice and toasty and warm and also get to rock it for AEW. The next items that I grabbed were 2 t-shirts. The first t-shirt I had to grab for my boys, Frankie Kazarian, Scorpio Sky, and Christopher Daniels, the new, well, I guess it's like 3 weeks old now, AEW champions, SCU, which, by the way, I'm very proud of myself. I've been watching a whole lot of AEW with my 3-year-old son. I'll actually inject that here. Who has now been walking around the house chanting SCU. So, pretty cool. But this is a nice piece of AEW merchandise. It is celebrating the first time ever tag team champions of AEW, SoCal Uncensored. Did anyone see that coming? I bet you before that started, you thought it was going to be the Young Bucks. All y'all people sitting back being like, the Elite's going to make themselves champions right away. It's all going to be about the Elite. Alright, next up. And the last item that I have to show you guys. Speaking of the team that beat the Young Bucks in the first round of the tournament, weighing in at, 12 ounces or 20 ounces of cranberry and vodka. This ain't water. It's a private party. These guys are great. And then they're New York guys. They're House of Glory. You know, I got to show my support. It's funny. I don't even drink, but I just love this shirt. So, 2 great orders. I'm really happy, as usual, with PWT on this one. Outside of DHL, but really, really great month, I guess, in terms of merchandise and in terms of Pro Wrestling Crate. I will be back. I'll do a video this week about AEW Dynamite and AEW Dark. I actually just finished up Dark. It was pretty incredible. There was a couple good matches in there. The Bucks versus the Strong Hearts. You had Shima and Miss Gunderson or something like that. I forget that guy's name. The guy with the blonde hair that's got the cauliflower elbows. Cauliflower earlobes. But anyway, pretty great match. Dr. Britt, you know I'm a huge Britt Baker fan. Dr. Britt and Riho tore it up again against Big Swole and someone new, Kate something. And then the last match that we saw was Best Friends versus Private Party. Put another W in the win books for the Best Friends, Trent and Chucky. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about a couple more things. If you like this video, hit like on this video. Subscribe to the channel, and we will be in touch soon. Y'all guys have yourself a great night. Goodbye and good night. Bang.